Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy, and we are out today working for one of our existing customers. And we're not going to show it in the video, but we got part of our crew on the other side of this dormer repairing a roof. She had a major leak over there. Someone shot a bullet off, probably 4th of July, New Year's, whatever it was, made a hole in the roof, and it rotted all the decking on that other side of the dormer right there. But they also didn't have it flashed properly. So we made that repair, even though we're going to work with one of our other vendors here to have her. She's got a lot of hail damage on this roof, so we're hoping we can get her a claim to replace the whole roof with one of our vendors. But here, when the boys started working on the other side, we noticed there were some loose stones in here, but as soon as they put a hammer on the decking over there, the stones started literally falling off. This whole corner right here, where Jose is working, that's all been repaired and put back together again. And now we're coming through. The problem with this whole chimney is it's a beautiful chimney. I mean, it's a multi-million-dollar house. And what sucks is a lot of new construction, they just throw whoever out here to do this work. And so when they built this stacked stone chimney, it's really beautiful until you look hard at it. There's no mesh. Nothing is tying this stone to the sheathing. There's a couple anchors that are set in the mortar, but there's no mesh that ties it all nicely together. So we're coming in here with a specialized urethane product, and we're literally having to inject behind all these cracks on all 4 faces of the chimney. Otherwise, this thing is literally falling apart. To redo the whole chimney is prohibitively expensive, so we're not going to do that. We always try to save our customers money where we can, but you can see these gaps in the stone when you get up close. It looks great from a distance, but as this house has settled over this house is about 15, 16 years old now, and we've literally worked on this house since it was about brand new, I guess, because the first people that owned it they were Handy Andy customers, and then these people have been customers for the last 15 years. But it looks so pretty from a distance, but we get up on it, you start to see the gaps, and the water's actually getting behind in here and breaking down the mortar. It's kind of what's happened, plus it's settled a little bit. So the guys will come through. It's very laborious, and the product we use is super expensive. It's a urethane that'll seal it, and then we come up over the top of it. We spray on some sand mix, some mortar mix to make it blend in with the rest of the stone, so it won't look like we've actually been here repairing this thing. Every house requires maintenance, and it's so hard to find guys that do everything, and that's kind of where we are. We're old school carpenters, contractors. My brother and I are 4th and 5th generation contractors, so we've been out here forever. My brother's a master cabinet maker, carpenter, and you can see where someone came in over here before, and this was their repair. So at some point they grabbed a guy in the neighborhood that was working for somebody. They had a couple stones fall loose, and this is what they did. But this looks like hell. All this has to be redone at some point, but we'll end up coming back and doing the same process on the fronts and down the sides that we're doing on the chimney. And you can see where the house starts to settle. So some of the areas here, the stone is actually loose, and you just find it all the way through. But the other problem with this is the water's getting in behind here. So it should have been sealed. The shadow of it makes it look cool when you're sitting out here looking at it, but that's really not what you want. And then when you get up over in here, you see like around the garage door, we'll fix these areas for her too. Come down this line right here. See, it's cracked all the way through, and you can see the gap right here. So it's just little stuff. It's all maintenance type stuff, but we've been running this crew for 30 years now, so thank you, Atlanta, for that. We run a crew of 20 to 30 guys. We're all over Metro Atlanta, and you can call our on-demand group for all the little stuff that you can't ever get me to come do. So you can catch us in the office. You can catch me directly at 770-265-9017. I'm Andy with Handy Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.